In search of a last-minute gift idea this Christmas, well, how about these new toys? Gadgets Magazine's associate editor, Ren Alcantara, is back here with us. Good morning, Ren. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Let's talk about the babies you brought for us today.
All right. Okay. I hope your wallets are ready. This is
No, they're not, but we have no choice.
Yes, it's Christmas time. No one has any excuse.
Right.
Okay. So these aren't exactly stocking stuffers, but if you really love someone, you're going to give them the gift of tech.
Oh, boy.
That's my stand here.
That's the ultimate sales pitch right there. Okay, where do we begin?
Okay. Firstly, and this is my personal favorite, is a power bank.
Okay.
Everyone needs a power bank. Data costs battery life, and you need to be able to top up when you're on the move. This particular one is by me. This is their 5,200 milliamp hour power bank. It's the one I personally use, actually.
Okay.
And it costs just under $500.
That's really affordable.
It's amazing, yes.
So you mentioned it can charge your phone with juice twice?
Yeah, something like, depending on how large your battery is, you're looking at 1.5 to 2 full charges.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's enough for more than a day of use. So if you're out, you can't find a wall outlet, bring this with you on your set. It's available at Lazada right now. They don't have any physical stores at the moment.
But they deliver.
But they deliver straight to your doorstep, so that's great. So this is our first toy.
Great. That's really handy. I need that.
It is super, super
handy. And then we have some smartphones
here. Yes, we have
okay.
smartphones. Right now, everyone needs a smartphone. It's just a thing that is happening now, the democratization of technology. Everyone can find one.
It's ubiquitous.
Super useful. This particular one is the Cherry Mobile Infinix Pure XL.
Okay.
It's got a nice, large 5.5-inch screen.
That is a big screen.
Yes, and 1.4 gigahertz octa-core processor, so it's fast.
Right.
It'll handle all of your regular apps and stuff. 1 gigabyte of RAM. 8 gigabytes of storage.
Which is expandable, of course.
Which is expandable, so if you need more storage, just pop in a micro SD card and you're set. What's nice about it is a 13 megapixel main camera. And if you're the selfie snapping kind,
which we are as Filipinos.
We are as a country, you have a 2 megapixel camera up in the front. It runs Android 4.4 KitKat. And my favorite spec, as always, is the price. This will run you $7,000.
$7,000.
$6,999.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
you get change.
You get change. That's enough for a nice
That's
candy.
very, very affordable.
And it doesn't feel like it's that affordable.
It's very light.
It's solid, but not super heavy, and it looks nice. It's
and
a
it's
nice
very sleek and sexy.
Very
it's a good size for women who want to put them in the clutches. Okay, we got 2 other phones here.
If you want something a little smaller but just as sexy, this is the ZTE Blade Vec Pro. 5-inch screen, a bit smaller than that, but a nice screen too. You've got a 1.4 octa-core processor also, 1 gigabyte of RAM, 8 gigabytes of storage, which is also expandable, and a 5 megapixel front and 13 megapixel rear camera.
Wow.
It also runs KitKat, has a 2,200 milliamp hour battery, and check it, 7.5 millimeters thin.
Yeah, that's pretty slim. They just get slimmer and slimmer,
they
which
do.
is the
It's
opposite of human beings during Christmas. We get wider and
about
wider.
that. No, I hope the camera just takes
No, that's okay. I'm joining you in this struggle.
It is a struggle. And this phone costs all of $8,990.
That is not bad. Of course,
yes,
it seems like we're going a little higher on the price point, which is okay, still well within our budget for Christmas.
Now, if you really want to splurge, if you owe someone some big favors,
oh boy,
this is just so pretty.
Ooh,
yes, I know.
That is gorgeous.
This is the Lenovo Vibe X2 Pro. It packs a 5-inch screen, a quad-core 2 gigahertz processor, and a quad-core 1.69 gigahertz processor. So it is an octa-core device.
Right, and you have to show the side
RAM.
too.
Yeah, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage.
32? Yes. Oh, wow,
13 megapixel front main camera, 5 megapixel front if you want to take selfies.
Sold.
We do. And LTE connectivity.
Right, we just have to show this one. Look at the side.
It's
it's
so
got
gorgeous.
that really nice.
It's got this layered effect going on there.
3-tone stripe.
And it's super light. When I got
this looks really fancy too.
When I got it, I pulled it out of the box. I thought it didn't have a battery because it was so light.
This is really nice.
Absurd.
How much is this?
This one costs $18,999.
$18,999.
It's a bit up there, but it's still cheaper than a lot of the flagship phones.
I mean, either propose with a ring or propose with a Lenovo.
You can do both actually at $18,999. With $18,999,
at least there's gold here.
Yes, you've got enough gold
there. So from the smartphones, we move on to, are we looking at this one first?
Yes, let's look at this guy. This is the Red Fox WizPad Scribe, 10 inches. So I'll get into what's special. I'll just jump into the specs
Go
first.
for
A
it.
10.1-inch screen, 1.33 gigahertz Intel Atom processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of storage, front and rear cameras. What's really special about it is it runs Windows 8.1.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so it doesn't
work
run,
on the go.
Yes, work on the go. It runs the same apps as your laptop at the office or your desktop at home.
Very nice, very nice.
So if you want to be productive anywhere, this is it. You've got 5 hours of battery. If you're really getting into it, it'll last longer if you're a bit more careful. And
This is the accessory it comes with, or is that optional?
It comes out of the box with a keyboard.
Great.
And
a stylus.
A stylus, so
wow.
you can draw. And if you don't want to work, if you just want to goof around and maybe watch YouTube videos, it comes off.
Ah, there you go.
Yes.
It's always handy. This is a
Super
really
handy.
nice stand,
It
by
is,
the way. Is this foldable? It opens up?
Yep, it opens
Look
up,
at that.
it closes up.
That's pretty
it
fancy.
keeps your device safe. Just
Perfect.
slap it on there and then you're ready to
Handy,
go.
there you go. It's like a trapper keeper
It
for the
is,
kids of the 90s. They might
we
remember
just dated
that.
ourselves.
Oh my gosh, carbon dating right on TV. Okay, so let's go to...
And this last one is the Asus Vivo PC. It looks like an unassuming box, and for the most part it is. But
it looks like a weighing scale.
It looks like a weighing scale.
All-purpose flour or sugar.
But it is actually a full desktop.
Wow,
it
really?
runs an Intel Core i3 processor, and I'll just turn it around.
Yeah, turn it around so we can show
It's
them.
got so many ports, and it's 1.2 kilograms. The main purpose of this is if, say, you have an office, you can have a full desktop with a really small footprint. When I
very, very
reviewed it, though,
portable.
and the thing I loved about it most is I plugged it into my TV,
And?
and it beat all of the smart TVs I ever tried.
Oh, that's
because
fantastic.
It'll run Windows. So you don't have a problem with file compatibility. You don't have a problem with whatever website you might want to go to. And it's user configurable. You can pop off the top, just unlock that.
Yeah.
And you can access the hard drive.
This is for the more tech-savvy
Yes, you can
of us.
access the hard drive, you can access the RAM, you can add more storage or memory
Great.
if you so choose.
How much, did we talk about how much
Oh,
this
sorry,
one
yeah.
costs? Sorry, the
you're
Red
right.
Fox goes
This
for...
Red Fox, also what makes it special is it has LTE. It's
Okay.
the first LTE tablet. And the Wi-Fi only version is something like 18,995.
Not bad, okay.
And the LTE version at the other end of the spectrum is just around 24 grand.
24, and
Yes.
then we're looking
this
at how
guy
much for this one?
is about 20,000 pesos.
20,000,
Yep.
that's not bad. Now, very
It
quickly...
beats the price of a smart TV, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But there's so much more usage
So
to this
much
one.
more.
Now, before we quickly run out of time, let's talk
sorry
about your
about that.
latest
Okay,
copy.
this is our Christmas issue. On the cover is the beautiful, she's a model, Gab Barbara, with the Yamaha Tri-City. It's available on newsstands right now. And your favorite 7-Eleven has it also. Also available on Buko and Magster online.
Awesome. Great. Well, thank you so much, Ren, always telling us what the latest, yummiest toys are.
Thank you for
there you
having
go,
me.
Christmas stocking stuffers. Thank you so much, Ren Alcantara, Associate Editor of Gadgets Magazine. Transforming the lives of those who transform the world. This is what the Entrepreneurs Organization lives by. Claire Celdran sat down with two of EO's leaders last week to know more about the group and their advocacy. Watch this.
Starting and maintaining a business is no walk in the park, but it might just get a little easier if you're surrounded by people who share the same belief as yours. Entrepreneurs Organization aims to help new and existing entrepreneurs by developing their attitude toward business and equipping them with the means to expand their connections. And to tell us about this, we have with us here Raymond Rufino. He was the past president of EO and the regional director of Global Student Entrepreneur Award Asia. Michelle Fontelera, also a member of the GSEA Committee for the Philippines. Good morning and glad to have you with us this morning.
Good morning, Claire. Thanks for having us.
And thanks for coming in. Now, this is very exciting and not a lot of people probably heard of it yet. EO, Entrepreneurial Organization. It's been around since 1987.
Correct.
Tell us more about this.
Yeah, well, EO is a 10,000 member strong organization. Started in the U.S. Here in the Philippines, we have 128 members. And the Philippines is one of about 46 countries around the world that have chapters for EO. It really is a great organization for entrepreneurs. We were rated by Forbes magazine as the top organization for entrepreneurs. And really, it's a peer-to-peer organization. All of us are business owners. It can be kind of lonely when you're an entrepreneur, right? Who do you talk to about your business issues or challenges? Sometimes you can't talk to your staff. You can't talk to your friends, your family, your competition. They don't understand where you're coming from. peers within EO understand. We get together and we talk a similar language. We have the same experience, and that can be very, very powerful.
Right. Oh, that's a great idea. So for groups, business owners, entrepreneurs to get together, what is the mission? What is the goal aside from them getting to talk to one another?
Sure.
What else does it
Well, the
build?
vision of EO is to build the world's most influential community of entrepreneurs, and we can do that by engaging entrepreneurs to learn and grow. And specifically, that means we have 3 pillars. We have once-in-a-lifetime experiences where members get together and partake in these experiences that maybe you would not be able to enjoy if you were not part of EO.
Right.
You have connection to experts. So we routinely have experts coming over to speak to us about the latest things happening in business, etc. We have Vern Harnish, who is coming to EO Manila to speak next month. It's going to be a very exciting program. He's a very well-known speaker and thought leader on business. And then the last is the peer-to-peer connection. Because we are all peers, we can also learn from each other as fellow entrepreneurs. So we have things like Forum, where we get together every month in a very, very tight group of members, and we talk about all of the different issues and challenges we face every day.
How does can anyone be a part or a member of EO?
Well, we do have a requirement. It's your business needs to have a gross sales of around $1 million. And then, of course, everybody in the organization has to approve of you.
Yeah.
So it's very successful people
Yes.
that join the group. But then you have a competition coming up, and this is open
Yes.
to everyone?
Yes, it's open
Okay.
to actually, it's called the GSEA, the Global Student Entrepreneurship Awards, and it's open to all undergraduate students and the only requirement is they need to have an existing business, existing for-profit business that has to be running for around 6 months.
What are the requirements, or what else do they have to go through in order to apply? And what happens if they win the competition?
Oh, if they win, well, there's a cash prize. There's a cash prize, and then they get to compete globally. There's a competition in Washington, D.C. next year.
Okay.
And then, well, they'll be mentored by the EO members, by the existing entrepreneurs.
I think that's a great point from Michelle. The fact is, we don't just do the competition just to say, hey, join the competition, we'll give you a trophy. The EO members actually mentor the students who make it through to the later rounds, and we actually help them to develop themselves and their businesses better. So there's a real engagement between our members and the students throughout this competition.
And also with the GSEA, EO, they don't look at the business or the business plan per se, but they look at the entrepreneur. That's what they judge. The personality of the entrepreneur, his character, not the business. Not just because it's very, very lucrative, they will win. No, it's the person himself.
Yeah, well, we did this last year in the Philippines. We started with this program only last year. The other countries have been doing it for much longer. An example, let's say like last year in the global finals, the winner was a student who developed this product called FiberFix. And what it is his roommate was basically suffering from fractures, and he wanted to come up with a better working cast for his friend. And he came up with this special fiber material. You wrap it around anything, you wet it, and it becomes as strong as steel. This year, our plan is to really grow the competition, get a lot more students. We have the regional finals also here in January. So we're hoping that creates a lot of momentum for us. You know, they can just apply, and we look forward to seeing the students in the competition.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for telling us all about EO and this upcoming competition that you have. It's a great thing that you're doing, and best of luck.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank you. And that was Raymond Rufino, the past president of EO and the regional director of Global Student Entrepreneur Award Asia, and Michelle Fontelera, member of the GSEA Committee for the Philippines, joining us this morning. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.